to be. So I'm just going to go on my screen here. So right now there's nothing being deployed. I'm going with armor base, and I'm going with the camouflage net. And we actually double camouflage net in the middle, I think. And he put something here. I can't remember what he was saying to me. But he's going to go with a barracks and an armor base. And I think he's saying something like get anti-air or something. So I'm going with 3 bases and an anti-air artillery base to start. And artillery is very good for USSR, so it's always good to have. So he's going to pretty much try and take care of the ground, and I'm going to try to take care of the air to start. It looks like, let's see on the other side here, let's go to Hoppa's screen. So Hoppa's going to be going with an airfield as usual, and a barracks. He's also going to be going for 3 bases, and that's pretty much it. And his teammate NFX is going to be going for an armor base, and it looks like 4 depots. Armor base. Oh, that's his barracks actually. Okay, that makes sense. So air to start. So we got some hurricanes, and he's going 3 bases as well. So 6 bases for them, and I believe it is going to be 6 bases for us. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes. So I'm going to pump out. I believe I pump out some Bofors to start, or pretty much Bofors are 37 millimeters, but same difference. Pump out 2 of them, and this is a real hurricane, and I cannot see what he's flying around with just right now, but I'm assuming it's going to be a hurricane just because he is going to be. I thought it was at first it was going to be maybe he was going something, because he only put 1 plane out, and I believe I caught a glimpse of it and it wasn't a recon plane, so I was sort of confused. I thought maybe it would just be a recon plane to see what's going on, so I went with an anti-tank base as well. I have 3 anti-aircraft guns. That is pretty much a little bit okay to start, but I saw this was a hurricane, so I just put my anti-aircraft gun here, and then I realized since there's only 1 plane coming out that I made some anti-tank just in case, because Kickass, or Hop I should call him, is a crafty player, and I don't trust him going something like just air to start a game. So I was thinking maybe he might be going with some armor or something like that, so I just need to make sure I'm playing defensive. Here come his artillery right here, and here comes NFX's armored recon, and he actually is going for proto base, so here, advanced heavies, as you see, are going to be coming out in the field, so I'm glad I have some anti-tank. And here comes armor recon as well. I don't know if you have to research that, you might have to. And here comes some advanced medium tanks, some SAL 40s from AlBoulcan. So since I only saw 1 plane pumping out from Hoppa, I decided that I might be getting backdoor air rushed, just in case. So I just made some light infantry, and I made a recon truck here, just in case he decides to push on me with anything, because right now he can really ruse around here, because I can't see anything. I have no recon, so really he can ruse around me and just paradrop me, and I won't know until it's too late. So I just said, okay, I'm not going to worry about that. I'm just going to, I think I just pumped out, I pumped out recon here, and actually might even shoot down this hurricane. I think I'm just going to weaken it. So pretty much me and Al are just playing a defensive game, because there's so much air out right now, and I believe, and these look like bombers, yeah, Wellington bombers, so those are research. So I just want to make sure I wasn't going to get backdoored at all, so I just put a recon here and a couple of light infantry, and then if I had to mass up infantry to stop it, I could. So I'm just going to protect myself. It's always the best bet when you're playing 2v2, just protect yourself. So I'm actually going to pump out an armor base here as well. So I'm going to go in here and pump out an armor base. I know it's pretty close to all his buildings, but I might as well pump it out. And he doesn't really have anything to stop this right now. I don't know what he was actually building. I'm not exactly sure what he's doing. Oh, he actually went for an airfield himself. So he just pumps out air, I guess, to deal with Hoppa's air, because Hoppa doesn't have any air right now. Hoppa went and made an outpost, and we can see that. And we don't know what else he's building. He hasn't built anything really. He's just he has an anti-air artillery base and a barracks, and he hasn't really built anything at all except for some airplanes. So really, there's nothing a lot he has. And I actually researched, I actually went and I researched the armored AA, because the armored AA is fairly good actually for the USSR, and I was liking USSR play as I was playing it, because I realized that it had the armored like recon. But NFX is going to be massing some heavy, advanced heavy tanks, but there's going to be guppies and fighters. So I believe AlBoulcan, in this game, he actually tried to go air heavy. I know he's France and they don't have the greatest air, but really he can support me right now, because with these advanced anti-air or armored anti-air, as you can see, he just sniped something. I don't know what he sniped, but with this advanced anti-air and these fighters, I can really stop most of this attack, or at least weaken a lot of it, and maybe take a bunch down. So as you can see, I'm going to start shooting his recon. I'm going to get these two sniped, but now I have these other units right here, and as you can see, I might take down this. I might just weaken some of this, but here comes his fighters. I wish I'd like to see him go for actually these over here, but he doesn't. So I'm going to keep pumping out these armored anti-aircraft, and he's going to, I believe, keep pumping out bombers. He sees that when he's backed up, he sees that there's nothing really coming, so he's safe right now from any attack. And looks like they got another depot. But here comes some more guppies, so he's going to keep making fighter bombers and fighters, and he's going to keep spamming them, or not really spamming them, but making them. And I'm going to keep pumping these advanced armor. And when this attack comes, which it will, which is coming right now, as you can see, I'll be able to help him out here and push with these armored aircraft and do some damage to him when he decides to push. As you can see, this may even go down, this hurricane, and the more planes that go down, the better for us. So as you can see, this fighter right there went down by 2 fighters, and we're going to slowly take down his force, because he didn't make anything. I don't know why he wasn't massing planes, but he decided not to make as many planes, and that actually gave chance for AlBoulcan to mass planes. And there was actually a depot snipe. I didn't even catch that in the game, what he did. And when we're playing this game, I said to him, I said, push right. I said to him when we were playing, I can't say to him, but I messaged him, I said push right, because I had 4 or 5 anti-aircraft. I got 5 anti-aircraft guns, or 4, sorry, this is a Stug. I realized I made the Stug. I researched heavy infantry, and then I made a Stug, and I was pumping it with the Stug, because I realized he only has 1 medium tank, but he has so many fighters, and I have so much anti-aircraft, and I have the Stug here, that we can really just push onto this airfield and do some damage, because as you can see, he only has a few fighters. And it's enough that I can start sniping these fighters. I know, as you see, they don't shoot very fast, but they do a lot of damage. As you can see, I'm going to probably take that down, and he's going to be able to take those down. And as you can see, we have enough. He's even got bombers, he's got guppies for support, and I got this anti-aircraft, and he's got this tank, and we can start actually sniping Kickass's base, and actually maybe even take it down right off the get-go in this base. So I said just push right, and I'll keep sending Stugs, and or not Stugs, ISUs, I guess, the same difference, or just assault guns. So I'll keep pushing Stugs, and he has the air to really stop this. But here comes armored anti-aircraft guns, and these are not a very good thing to run guppies into. As you can see, they're actually going to go down. He doesn't even kill one, but as you can see, they shoot so fast. The prototype base for the Italians is so good, and as you can see, my armor anti-aircraft is going to keep going to work. I'm going to keep shooting down all these planes. I have 4 now, and 4 are more than enough to really do damage. He will one-shot my planes or my anti-aircraft, but it's still, if I'm going to kill 2 and lose 1, it's not a big hit. As I see, I take another one down. So here comes my assault gun. As you can see, I might lose 1. I'm actually going to get wounded, but as you can see, I'm going to take the hurricane down, and that's so many more points lost to him. And I also know radio silence, so he has to bring recon to see me. He has his outpost, so yes, he can see me. And here come more ISUs. So now I have 2 of them, and I'm going to fanaticism in the middle. So these can actually shoot these airplanes as well when they're in here. So I'm going to get these assault guns to start shooting, and I'm going to start shooting these planes. So I'm going to really do a ton of damage to him, and I actually got infantry as well to push with, and really NFX is sort of stuck here because he can push, but here's some advanced heavy tanks, and I actually got anti-tank guns out because he has nothing. He has no infantry here. As you can see, there is no infantry right here. All he has is advanced heavy tanks. I don't know if the advanced heavies can actually they can probably most likely outrange my anti-tank guns, but I thought I'd put some in the woods just to help, because you got to be a good teammate when you're playing. You really got to push or help your teammate out at some